Hi, fifth grade. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Today we will be starting a new chapter, Chapter 12, the Declaration of Independence. For this lesson, you will need your interactive student notebook, something to write with, and you should be logged into TCI because you will be doing some reading. Go ahead and pause the video now so you can grab those things and get logged in, and then press play when you're ready to continue. All right, welcome back. The name of this chapter is the Declaration of Independence, and the essential question that we will be answering throughout is, what are the main ideas in the Declaration of Independence? All right, so let's get started with the preview section. So you will need to open up your interactive student notebook now. Because we are going to be working on that. And sorry guys, I don't have the page opened up, but it is page 73. So go ahead and open up your interactive student notebook to page 73. And I want you to think about who influenced the thoughts of Americans today. Who influences us? Who gets us to maybe buy a certain drink or play a certain sport or read a certain book? Who influences us? Which politicians, actors, musicians, writers, and other well-known people affect how you think and act? Is there some particular actor or musician that affects how you think and act? Maybe you like um, how they play an instrument. And so you want to play an instrument like them, or maybe you like the style of writing that they do. So that affects how you maybe write your essays during Writer's Workshop. How do people you know more personally influence you? So maybe your mom or dad, or maybe a big brother or big sister. How do people you know more personally influence you? Read the directions in the preview assignment in your interactive student notebook. So page 73 at the top, it says, think of two people who have influenced actions or events in your life. They may have had a role in an event in your community or in the nation that has affected your life. They may have inspired the way you dress, the books you read, the songs you listen to, or the movies you watch. These two people may be famous, so it could be somebody famous, I don't know, like The Rock or Michelle Obama. It's just somebody famous. Or it could be somebody personal. Like I said just a minute ago, it could be your mom, your dad, your big brother or sister, or maybe a cousin, or maybe just a really good family friend. So in each box below, you are going to write the name of the one person, then describe in 1 or 2 sentences how this person has influenced you. Maybe they've influenced you because they want you to be more faithful, or not want you to, but they inspire you to be more faithful, or or they inspire you to be the best you can be at soccer. So just go ahead and take a moment to think about that and fill in those 2 boxes, and press play when you are ready to continue with the video. All right, welcome back. In this lesson, you will learn about the Second Continental Congress. Delegates at the Congress moved the colonies toward forming a new nation independent of Great Britain. You will learn about the events that led to the approving of the Declaration of Independence. You will also read about the key role that Thomas Jefferson played at the Congress. So our next step is to read the introduction in your student text in TCI. So it looks like this here. Some key words that you will need to know for this lesson are Second Continental Congress and the Declaration of Independence. So the Declaration of Independence is the document that announced that the American colonies were breaking away from Great Britain and explained why. Equality, which means the state of having the same rights and privileges as others. Founding Fathers, the group of leaders who helped to establish the new American nation. Militia, which is a body of mostly untrained part-time soldiers who did required military service and were available for full-time paid duty when needed. Minutemen, those were patriot volunteers who were paid and trained to be ready to fight at a minute's notice, hence the Minutemen. So they were just ready to go at a minute's notice, at a snap of a finger. Second Continental Congress. That is the meeting of delegates from the American colonies that began in Philadelphia in 1775. So those are the key vocabulary terms that we will be using in this chapter. So again, go ahead and take a moment to read the introduction section in TCI and press play when you are ready to continue. Clues in the drawing indicate factors that influence Jefferson's writing in this famous document. So these are some clues. What terms do you see on his desk? What are some things that I said terms, but that is items. What items do you see on his desk? So what is this? What is this? What is this? And what is this? There's an invitation right here, a booklet called Common Sense, a scroll. So this guy right here, the paper is a scroll, a quill ink, which was a pen that they used back in the day. A quill and ink. Sorry, I am not. So this is the scroll, the paper, the quill, the ink that the quill goes in, and a calendar with the 4th of July circled. I wonder why the 4th of July is circled. All right, so that concludes the preview section of chapter 12. So you guys will be learning more about the Declaration of Independence in this chapter. Once you have completed page 73 in your interactive student notebook and have read the introduction in TCI, you can go ahead and go to the assignment for today, which is Tuesday, February 16th, and click Turn In. Thank you, 5th grade.